Hey you guys, Reldan here again, and we're continuing on with our arena run with Warrior. If you saw part one, I have I think a pretty decent Warrior deck. Doesn't have quite as much character or minion removal as I would have liked. It doesn't have as much direct damage as I would like. That definitely gave me some troubles last game. But I mean, with that said, you know, what are you going to do? Ironically, it again is one of those situations where it's like, the fun time with randomness. If the Mad Bomber had not done a damage to me and had done a damage to that rogue instead, then that game would have ended quite differently, I think. Because since it came down to being her getting taken down to 2 life and me getting killed exactly to 0 on the turn that she needed to kill me, we actually are going to keep this hand. I want to keep the Whirlwind because I like having it. It triggers a lot of other things off. The Mad Bomber, I mean, I can definitely probably end up playing it on turn 2 anyways, simply because. And then Warsong Commander makes everything else good, and yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say no to the potential of taking advantage of getting Sylvanas out. So we're going to coin our way into a Mad Bomber. I'm going to hope that it kills the stupid leper. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that's pretty much that. That went about as well as can be expected. Certainly better than just. Oh. Now that's an interesting decision. You usually don't see heroes sacrificing themselves into a. Well, yeah, that definitely is, I would say, a bit odd. So, in order to keep the pressure up, I'm just going to keep dropping guys out there. If he had some sort of really good area effect answer or something like that, I don't think he'd be using his hero in the way that he has been. So, let's see. I have a few different options here. Definitely want at this point. I'd like to see my Warsong Commando get some good use. I'm a little bit ahead on life right now, so we're going to we'll see what he does. We're going to basically just be going after him and let him waste his minions trying to kill my minions.
Handle it.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I like about the Warsong Commando.
Hey, give me a minute.
Because it's so nice being able to get really, really good trades like that. Especially for just keeping.
I must safeguard the land.
I have no time for games. Let none survive.
Put this apple on your head. I hope you like my invention.
Drink with me, friend.
It's kind of an interesting choice. Oh, how actually pleasant. That's a really good time to have drawn that card. Let's see. So yeah, this is an area where this is where that whirlwind combo really comes into play.
What now?
And we'll get a bunch of card draw off of that. 4 cards. So good. Just so good. I could do it again, but it'd be a waste because I would actually... You can only have 10 cards in your hand, so if you draw more than that, the card... It's not that you don't draw, it's that you actually do draw and the card just dies. Oh. Well, yeah, that made that... Yeah. That was a fast one. Hey, almost level 20 with my warrior. That's not too bad. Well, I might actually be able to fit three matches in here if that's how fast these games can go. Yeah, you really can never discount just how ridiculous the Whirlwind Battle Rage combo is. If you're playing in a constructed and you want to play as warrior, you're going to be playing 2 Whirlwinds and 2 Battle Rages because that is the key to having your warriors be effective. I mean, there's just really no other way around it. It's just basically take the number of characters on the table on both your side and your opponent's side, and that's how many cards you draw, and it costs 3 mana to do it. I mean, it's utterly and completely ridiculously good. I'm looking at this opening hand. I like what I'm seeing for the most part. As you probably... Normally, Ironbeak Owl, I toss and hope to get something better. Here, I would love to be able to use it to shut down like a buzzard or something like that. So we're going to keep it. Ironfur Grizzly is just generally good. The Warsong Commander is, I mean, as we've seen, good. Shield Block is actually the one card where it's not something I'm not like in a rush to play it early game. I would rather get it when I've got lots of mana later on, and I mean, it's not a tempo card. It doesn't do anything at all to keep the game going. Okay. So we're going to just start out trying to stay a little bit ahead of the curve. I want to get something out because if he drops a 2-2... Now he can't potentially get a Bloodfin Raptor or something on the table that I can't trade for. That Whirlwind definitely is a sight for... And I don't want to waste... I mean, the Ironbeak Owl, I want to save it for the... I mean, it's more important for the silence ability than for the being a creature on the table ability, so... I mean, really, it's like a spell that just happens to also create a 2/1 creature. That's pretty much the way I look at it. Okay. No complaints there. I think I'm just going to get the Ironfur Grizzly out. It'll give me a little bit of protection from his stupid Jungle Panther. I love the Jungle Panther. I mean, the fact that it's got 2 life in stealth means that all of the like arcane explosions, whirlwind, stuff like that just don't kill it. I actually almost was tempted to whirlwind, but
Give me a quest.
didn't really want to do that. Yep. The trade I was expecting. I've got a few different ways I could answer this, but I think I'm just going to do it the easy way, which is that I silence his stupid... I mean, this is pretty much the simplest way ever to deal with a Questing Avenger, is you silence him, and then he just turns into a 2/2 schlub. And then I... Basically, we'll just finish him off. And I'm going to take the trade here because hunters aren't known for having a... for having a 1 damage. That's the one thing... Hunters have a lot of things in this game, but one thing that they don't really have is 1 damage to everything. They do have AE spells, but... yeah, it's not as much of a concern with hunters as it is for other. So we'll take that trade. I'm happy to do so. We'll get the hit in on him, and the Gnomish Inventor out, and I'll get myself a weapon. And it's a 1/3, so we're gonna go ahead. We'll cash in one of the hits on it. Upgrade weapon definitely is not. I mean, it's not bad if you think about it. I mean, its upgrade is so much better than. I mean, the paladin gets a. What is it? The paladin gets a 1/4, and that's all it can possibly do for 1 mana. So yeah, this is definitely a situation where I have no qualms about. Yeah. Because I'm going to have the Warsong Commando Raging Worgen combo going here. I really don't want to have to deal with that stupid dragon thing, though. That dragon thing just annoys me. Or it's not dragon, lion. I don't know what I'm saying here. So... yeah, we'll do a... bit of a bad trade on it, but this guy really likes those wisps. I'm really surprised. I'm usually not a big fan. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. That wisp is so handy to me right now. Man, that longbow is so good though. I'm really surprised. I mean, basically, it's like kill any 2 things you want to kill. I'm absolutely shocked and amazed that he used it to hit me. I'm really wondering what he has. I mean, does he have like I mean, does he have like 2 kill commands in his hand? Is he just trying to, like race? Yeah, probably not. I'm confused. Man, this guy has gotten... he has all the weapons. Okay. Well... yeah, I could potentially do a good amount of damage this turn. Let's see. We're going to have haste on everything, so we do that and that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll hit him, and then I'll armor up. And then now we're at a situation where I need to hit him for 1 more damage, and then if he hits me...
I am the blade of the gods.
Healing. Healing is broken. Definitely busted. And come on, you're going to kill the Wind Fury guy. It's not going to kill the Wind Fury guy. Now that is very interesting. Actually, so this is an ironic play. So let's just. So I hit him twice here. He's at 5. Yeah, I'm not. Actually, just for the sake of doing a little bit of overkill here, I'll knock myself down to 10 and then. And I also get it on the card. So yeah, that game definitely that was pretty much exactly the way that I would have wanted it to go. I think he made a critical blunder there because the fact that he attacked into me when he had that longbow out, where he could have used it and just started completely just wiping my board out. We're gonna do one more because that first game was so short since the opponent just pretty much, I guess, disconnected. Maybe it was a rage quit. I'm thinking it probably was because, I mean, at the point where I've got a legendary character out and I just drew 4 cards and have a full hand on top of that. It's kind of a discouraging game to have to deal with. Okay. So now we're in a situation with this where I don't want Battle Rage early unless I've got Whirlwind with it. Because it's one of those cards that you want to get later when you can combo it into things. And not as concerned about what Shamans will be playing early on in terms of that I would need to silence, so we're going to drop the Owl and hope that I get something else. Warax is always a good thing to see.
The elements will destroy you.
Yeah, this is actually not going to be too bad. The Mad Bomber.
Mind if I roll knee?
The one of my most hated things. I mean, just I'm not going to play the Summoner. All the Summoner does is trade for the Loot Hoarder, and it's a bad trade. So we're going to play the Bomber, and then we're going to see if it actually kills the stupid. Hey! There we go. Well, these last 2 games have basically been the best case uses of the Bomber, where it does exactly what you would want it to do. Oh, and then it even trades to get rid of his stupid Rockbiter weapon and deal another 3 damage to him. That pretty much sums up that to be about as perfect as it gets. We're gonna drop the Grizzly with Taunt on the table. Could trade with the Sergeant. If it doesn't, then yeah, not too bad. So in this case, I am just gonna send it to the Dome and get the Gnomish Inventor out as well. Okay, Raging Worgen. This makes me happy. Let's see, we've got 22 cards left. We're getting to the point. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident I'll get one of those Warsong Commandos, and that will give me a very, 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 very nice turn. A very pleasant turn 6, let's just say. I really don't want to let him start getting too much on damage. I want to kind of stay in the lead that I've got right now. But I do also have the Iron Fur Grizzly, which I can drop. And then we can get the Pint-Sized Summoner out, and we're still looking to be in good shape. Well, that certainly is nice and pleasant. Can get rid of that taunt, and this gives us a good amount of
Coming through. Hey, give me a minute.
damage that we can just throw out there. And we'll start getting some armor put on and get the Wind Fury going. I guess why not? I ended up doing those trades there because it's going to leave my guys with 1 life. And he's at a point where, I mean, his Creeper, it's not taunting anymore, but he's going to be able to start using it to trade for my guys anyways. So it kind of maximizes the use of their health. If they're going to die anyways, they might as well get overkilled and make him waste his damage potential. And unsilenced, basically. Oh, Upgrade is a very, very happy card for me to see right now. That'll turn this into a 4. Yeah, let's do it. Fury War Axe, we'll do that. See, Let me just think. What else am I actually gonna get the Raging Worgen out this turn? I don't have any taunt, but I can. I'm pretty much going to wipe his board because we're gonna kill his Fen Creeper, and that'll trade for the Owl.
What now?
The Wind Fury lets me kill both of these guys. Or kill that. Yeah, all he's gonna have left is that. So yeah, we're gonna accept the hit basically. Kill that.
See your end.
Let's see, what was I gonna do with this?
I must choose. What now? See your end.
This way. Kind of changed my mind at the last moment there, but I realized that I'd be more than happy to stick around with a 4 weapon and 2 guys on the table. Because if I'm going to wipe the board out, then the Worgen becomes less likely to build a Wind Fury, and I can still draw a War Sun. Nope, well, not this turn, but theoretically, at some point in the future, I will draw a War Sun commando, and then things will be excellent.
Hey, give me a minute.
Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate to have to do it this way.
Shields up.
Now, he could have a Lightning Storm. I'm taking a gamble here, but I don't know. Holding back a 2/3 isn't going to magically save me the game. So I'm just taking the chance that he doesn't have,
Your magic shall not save you.
which he doesn't have. So that's good. That's very good. And there's the Warsong Commando. A turn, just 1 turn too late, unfortunately. So yeah. Hero's going to trade that.
Hey, give me a minute.
I got this.
And I'm actually not going to play the Warsong Commander because another 2/3. Now, this is an area where another 2/3 on the table isn't necessarily going to do me anything. But I've got enough mana that I can basically give anything else I draw charge, which is basically it's a combat trick now.
What you want?
A very, very good combat trick. Let's see. Can I kill him? Let's see. The Worgen hits that for 2 and turns into 4 strength. Hits him. He's at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or I can't even count right now. Well, we're going to do this anyways, but just see. Do I need to kill his stuff or do I need to kill him? So Worgen collides with that. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's only 11. Okay. So in that case, we'll take the trade and come down to 10, get some armor. One thing that I just want to definitely note, you always have to be careful when you're fighting against Shamans. Shamans have the guy that gives guys Wind Fury. Shamans also have a bunch of spells that boost damage. They can stack damage like nobody's business. If they've got a hand of cards and they've got 10 hit points, beware. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great.
I got this.
So again, randomness. If he gotten like the spell power totem or the 1/1 totem, then he'd be dead this turn. But he got the one he needed, so he gets to live another turn.
Hey, give me a minute.
So we'll see how this goes. I mean, I never discount that people, I mean, can potentially draw crazy, crazy good stuff. And he did have the whole insane Wind Fury thing after all. So that actually ends up working out. He only's at 5, and then he dies anyways.
Well played.
Whew, close one. So he was saving that Wind Fury, and he had that Flame Tongue Totem and all of that. He basically was looking to do some sort of crazy like 20 some damage in one turn combo attack thing, and it didn't work out. So hey, there we go. That's those are some warrior wins in Arena. Pretty miraculous. Only problem with this deck is that apparently it's not getting me too far in terms of getting the daily done today. But 3-1, not too shabby. We're gonna leave off there, and I will continue this later. So see you next time.